welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion.
Part 2.
Part 2, if you're French.
We're nearly over.
Nearly over. A third of the way done. 2/3 of the way done.
2/3.
That's how fractions work.
Yes.
We're coming at you a day late because we decided to go to a movie instead of watching this last night.
On a Sunday night, no less.
Sunday night.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we saw I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was ridiculous. It was
Properly ridiculous.
Yes. It was entertaining, but fairly ridiculous.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Exactly. We went with an old friend who works weekends, so that was the only time he could go. So he and, Jeff was a big fan of the original and loved some Jennifer Love Hewitt. And then our friend Justin also loved him some Jennifer Love Hewitt, but for probably very different reasons.
Very much so, yes.
Very different reasons.
Yes. I don't think he had her album like I still do.
But it was a fun time. It was good. Like, especially between the two of you, you noticed different things about the movie that like were from the original or not. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
A lot of fun to go.
So
I posted about the never-ending amount of trailers.
there were like 30 trailers. I'll never see all those movies.
So the worst part is, on Cinema Tour, like, there's always the argument about, like, how much is too much trailers? And people have been saying for the last 20 years that, like, there's a half hour of trailers. It's too much. They've been saying that for 20 years. And it's never really a half an hour. It's 20 to 25 minutes. And yeah, it can borderline on it. Too much, for sure. What we had last night was nearly 40 minutes. And the worst part of it...
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like watching an episode on Netflix. Like, we could have watched an hour-long show in the time it took them to start the goddamn movie. So that's what I was getting...
Or goddamn if you're
Porsha. Exactly. So yeah, I was getting a little irritated. But at the end of it, what was most irritating is that it was like ad, trailer, ad, trailer, ad, commercial, ad, trailer. Like, there was just no rhyme or reason to it.
It was very haphazard. And I'm like, oh, surely this is the end. Oh, surely this is the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they did the thing where when the movie finally starts, it's like 8 different studios trailer. I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
So many studios.
Yeah.
I will say, if you see the movie, wait through the end credits.
Yeah, don't get up and leave.
Don't get up and leave.
I mean,
we never do.
Yeah.
We have a rule where we don't leave until the actual roll the credits.
Yeah. Until, the cast comes up on the roll and then the lights come up. But don't trust your local movie theater. Sometimes they bring the lights up too soon because they just want you out.
They did that during Sinners. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to do it.
No.
I'm going to wait around for it.
No.
So, reunion. Oh, well, no, why we're a day late was reunion, and you haven't been feeling the best, so.
Yeah.
As people
cold.
inevitably be able to hear in your voice. Oh, it's cold now, huh? All week long it was allergies, but now it's a cold.
Honey, it wasn't a week. It started on Friday.
Okay.
All weekend.
All weekend long.
Yes, but now I feel a little bit better, but yeah, still like a little tired and congested.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. And it's a little hard to, breathe, but I'm okay.
Oh, you put it like that. But now what? Like, I can't say anything. A little hard to breathe.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Just keep breathing. That's all you can do is keep breathing, Jeff.
It's like I'm Tony Braxton. I just want to breathe again.
So the reunion.
Yes.
Where
do we start?
I don't even, it gets to the point between, we don't have to talk about it now, but it gets to the point between Shamea and Porsha where they're both talking a mile a minute. You can't hear you have to choose who to listen to.
Yes.
And even then you can't. We need to turn like the subtitles on and watch it again, but
we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we'll get to them. I think it started, the whole Angela Phaedra thing, which I don't care anymore. I don't know if Phaedra did it. I don't care if Phaedra did it. Like, Angela didn't have any concrete proof.
Yeah.
Phaedra calling her brother and be like, I have a million Facebook friends, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, Junebug. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's pointless.
What Angela did prove is that she is 43, 44 now.
Yeah. Born in 81.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah.
And I think,
Good.
I will say, though, she did look very Jackson-esque with that hair and with the makeup. It was giving LaToya, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way at all.
Yeah. So that fight I don't care about. Drew's fight with anybody I don't care about because it's just like when she brought out that book, I was like, girl.
Yeah.
Like I don't Yeah, and I'm okay with Drew. Stop trying to pick up that cat.
She wants the attention. I mean, I can't just ignore her.
Oh my.
She wants the attention. She's rubbing up against the chair. She wants me to yank her tail. She keeps doing the cute little drop on the floor.
Oh, our only kitty.
Oh, yeah.
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 We love her.
She's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
We don't think she's missing the other cat. She's definitely sowing her own oats.
I feel like she does in some level miss Maeve. As much as cats can.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what the psychology of cats, but
I think she's definitely, without another cat in the house, she's letting her personality shine. And that personality is by meowing loudly in the morning.
Personality is so loud, Gabs.
Like we needed, Maeve was around just to occasionally smack her down and be like, "Kitty, keep it quiet."
Gabs is like, Gabs is like the Porsha of the house. Like, I will be heard.
I will be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Drew, we don't care about.
With her fake Judith Lieber bag.
Yeah.
Loved that. Drew's like, I got a prop. Shamea's like, I got a prop. One better.
There was some stuff about Kelly in there. Kelly kind of trying to come for Shamea. No, it's for Porsha. For
Porsha. Kelly was firmly. There's the alliance now. Kelly is firmly on Team Shamea. Like, that's her road dog now.
Yeah.
She's like, Brit who, Porsha who, I am riding for Shamea.
And then what was all that with Shamea and Kelly and Angela during the break where they were just all backstage? Like,
this would be a lot. It was just loud. It was just loud and like, I needed subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening.
Same. And then the men showed up, but just apparently got a haircut. Didn't really do anything yet this episode. They're going to be on next episode.
Right.
I guess
Porsha was just like, don't embarrass me.
Yeah, and then Dennis and Ralph had a little conversation about Drew bringing in a little photo of Ralph to the studio to sing at, I guess, because the whole album was about him. What a shocker that someone going through a divorce would write music about, their divorce. How weird.
What's this third thread of Drew's?
So singing, acting, I guess dancing is usually the triple.
What's this third thread of Drew's?
I mean, have we ever seen her sing, dance, or act? No.
We've seen her act on the show. We've seen her sing on the show. I don't see this dancing because she's always hurting herself. I don't see this third threat. She's a double threat. She can act and she can sing for sure, but I don't know what the third one is. So maybe that'll be
her next season. She'll become a dancer.
She'll learn the dance. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Didn't see it.
Yeah. I'm just going down the couches, and that's really all I'm. Cynthia had some good. Oh, they talked about Kenya and the whole Brit situation.
Oh yes, and the whole revelation. I thought they'd be more surprised, but they weren't. That it wasn't Brit.
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe they saw it on Twitter before they sat down.
Maybe that didn't seem to really land well at all. Like everyone was like, okay. And whether they already knew it wasn't her or they just don't believe it's not her or whatever, I don't know. But it was just weird. Like, I guess without Brit there, there's really no way they can talk about it other than to say, Cynthia, people gave you flack for not, supporting Kenya more. And you were supporting Brit, which I don't think that necessarily gave, at least on the clips that they showed.
She did. I mean, she gave enough that Kenya stopped talking to her, which is a good reason to bring Kenya back next season to explore that. But yeah, she was rightfully so said to Kenya's face,
yeah,
I don't think you should have done that. And I love you, but whatever. And Kenya that was the last time they spoke, which is crazy. That was almost a year ago. So yeah, I think she was on she stood up for what was right in her eyes. And, they'd already fallen out after like Girls Trip. So they were barely back together, I think. But yeah.
Yeah. And they asked Cynthia some other stuff. She dodged a question.
God, I swear, Cynthia's like a politician. She can just dodge and weave. And
luckily she's a friend of, so she doesn't really have to answer. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, she was fine in her capacity and, she chimed in when she should have and trying to like fix things between people. And, I think she got to that root issue of like Shamea doesn't get over things.
Right.
She might say she's over things, but she's not over it. And I understand it because I am the same way.
What? You are not. No way.
I'm petty and I also don't get over stuff easily. And I might say that I am, but then it's always in the back of my head waiting to come out.
What? I've never experienced that.
No, never. Never between you and I. So,
or any of my friends and you.
Yes. But I think if you're going to say that you're over it,
yeah,
you have to be over it.
Right.
So moving forward, she has to like either be like, I need to still work this out with you, which is understandable with Phaedra because Phaedra never gives a good apology.
Yeah.
So come on, ask Candy.
Right.
So yeah.
I didn't even remember, well, because I didn't watch then, but it was interesting. They showed the clip of, I guess, what
Phaedra said
about Shamea
being a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if between friends or, if you can't call your friends a hoe, who can you?
But they weren't good friends.
I know, but they were like on the show-ish together at the time, weren't they? I mean,
Barely.
Was a friend of. I think if you're on camera and like you can't take a little joke there.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. All I'm saying is you're a hoe.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting that.
See, there you go. Also, screw you. You said it. I don't even remember when you said it, but I have had "Thank You" by Alanis Morissette stuck in my head.
That was Friday.
I know, but you said "Thank You, India" for like just once, and now the whole rest of the time I've "Thank You, Providence." Thank you, silence. I just it's been nonstop in my head.
Worst sophomore song ever. Not worst ever. I take that back. But really,
it's one of
you can't go from "You Ought to Know" to "Thank You."
But I mean, here we are. How many years later? Thank you, India.
Thank you, not.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you a hoe. You're not a hoe.
Thanks.
Not really.
I was a hoe back in the day. I mean, slightly.
The bigger hoe. You were me.
Probably you just had repeats, and I did. You had a lot of buddies, and I did not.
Yeah, you a hoe. Yeah, I could probably remember their names if I had to try.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
All right.
Sorry.
So then I think this brings us down to Shamea and Porsha and their whole beef at the end.
What is the beef? What are we fighting for?
I don't know. Put down your arms. What are we fighting for? Yeah, I don't even really know what it is. I mean, it comes down to, it seems like a lot of it is activated about Shamea making a big deal about Porsha not coming to the wedding and the smear campaign that Portia's going on about.
It was a scheme. It was a scheme and a plan.
Yes, or a plan and the scheme.
Here's the thing. Sorry, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have this point I thought of. Porsha comes in. I first thought it was scripted, but it is scripted. Porsha loves to sermonize. Portia's like, I've come here today, and I am not going to be silenced. I am not going to be talked over. I'm going to take some accountability, but you do too. You do too, sister.
If I had any rhythm, I would have started clapping along. I would have started up some with you. No.
Well,
but
it was a scheme. I'll tell you, sister, it was a scheme and a plan. It was a plan and a scheme. Like,
amen.
You don't like it's just so acted, and I don't necessarily think that like what she's saying isn't totally true, or that like no one's totally right here, but Portia's just so like dramatic and like thought out about it, and she has a place where she's like, let me get there. Let me finish my point, and I'm like, yeah, because it's your scripted point, that you're trying to make.
And you and I were both, will you just get there already, please?
It's like she's calculated, but she doesn't do well at math. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
The calculations don't come out.
I was at work today trying to come up with some good analogies, and every one of them was just landing poorly. I couldn't even remember. Like I tried 3 or 4 different ones. It's like we're cooking from a recipe that doesn't make sense, and I was like, oh wait, that doesn't make sense either. And I'm like, I just got to give up on these analogies.
Yeah,
but sorry, that was a good analogy. That's what I'm saying to you.
It just doesn't. The math isn't mathing, sis.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
It's because I think again she wants. I don't know. there's two things one thing that resonates with me is that Porsha called Shamea a liar. She's like, you're over there lying on that. And Shamea said, you act like you aren't lying too.
So then she's acknowledging that she's lying.
Yeah, that like there's a bit of, that Shamea's definitely stretching the truth or lying straight up. Because the way she responded to it was like, you act like you aren't doing it. You know, she didn't say you aren't doing it too, but she said, you act like you're not lying.
Right, yes.
And is like, yeah, I'm doing it too. But definitely I think they're both fabricating something for the show. But
they're both hyped up and they both believe they're right.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get truth in there when you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And regarding the wedding, it made it seem like Shamea was being very, very specific that she had one wedding. She may have had multiple ceremonies, but there was one that she called a wedding, and that's the one that Porsha was not at.
In Nigeria.
Yes. And so for Porsha to sit there and start yelling, and saying that, like, I was at your wedding, like, okay, I mean, if we're going to go ahead and let people,
because then she can be like, I had two weddings, because she had a wedding in Nigeria and she had one in Atlanta.
And it's like,
I think,
if Shamea believes she only had one wedding, hash it out however you want. She had a wedding and a ceremony. You went to the ceremony, not the wedding. So let her have that. But
I don't think it was this whole thing, though, that like Shamea was like, I know the fans think that poorly of Porsha because she didn't attend her best friend's wedding. I'm going to exploit that.
I don't think
she came in that way. I think she just is actually hurt. But Portia's like, I had a medical diagnosis. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. And then the other thing that seemed to be pissing them both off was a distinction about
how did she celebrate her getting her peach?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And
or lack therefore of.
Yeah, and that was definitely the they were picking nits on that one and making a big deal over, we never went out. But Porsha was definitely saying, well, you act like...
But I called you. I sent you flowers. I commented on your Facebook post.
And I get
your Instagram post.
I get the impression with a lot of other things that Shamea has done this season, she just never said it to Porsha. Like, she got the flowers and sent Porsha that video, like, hey, thanks, yeah, look at these great flowers, and didn't, like, say anything to Porsha to, like, make her feel aware or, that she could have done more, you know what I mean? Like, she's telling everyone but Porsha.
Yeah.
So
it's the thing, it's like, it all seems so small and petty. Like, what's the real reason you don't like her? Or what's the reason why you're fighting?
Yeah,
it seems to be more than just, like, who attended whose wedding, who said that, who had a freaking alliance. If I hear one more thing about this stupid alliance,
well,
like,
then does it come down to, who was it that said that Porsha just didn't want her on the show? It was stealing her thunder.
I mean,
it's possible.
Let's go with this theory of Shamea has this great husband. She is very, very wealthy. She has a very happy life. And there are a lot of things that could outshine Porsha. If you're Porsha and you're petty, you don't want to be outshined. You are the star of the show. You've been waiting so long for these other chicks to leave. Kenya, Nene, whoever. And now you are Candy.
Yeah.
Hello. And now you are the star. And now someone who can be a little bit brighter and has more than you do, especially when your whole victory lap didn't happen because you and Simon got divorced before the season started. I could see, but that didn't happen. She didn't know that was going to happen before Shamea. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why Porsha wouldn't want Shamea on the show. There's got to be a reason. They're not really, truly, deeply friends.
I did notice that too. In this episode, she said, we've known each other since we were kids.
Children, yeah.
Like, they didn't say we were childhood friends. Like, we've known each other since we were children.
And I don't think they were like, besties, like sitting up in the tree house, like, running a lemonade stand together.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were just like their mothers were friends.
Probably.
We got to get to that falling out next episode, Andy. And then they were together because they're mothers, but I don't think they were like, this is my ride or die. This is my sister.
Yeah. It's no Riley and what's her face from New York.
Ariana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they weren't actually besties growing up.
Right.
They mentioned it in one episode on New York, and then they're like, suddenly, we're besties this entire time.
Like, you have best friends who you've been friends with like since the 6th grade, if not longer. I have a friend who I've been friends with since like my best friend since 2001. It's a deep, like, we have grown together friendship.
Yeah.
I don't think Shamea and Porsha have like grown to side by side, but not together.
Right.
So I just say it, like, you're not like these amazing best friends.
Yeah.
And you haven't been. The fact that you like keep falling out, like, there has to be a reason.
Yeah, I hope that there's a way forward for them. Like, that's the thing, is that I think Portia's professional enough where next season they'll get over it. They'll play nice with each other, but like,
it's not going to be like it was.
Yeah, and that's sad. I'd like to. It would have been awesome to see it like it was, and have them actually be rooting for each other instead.
Because they're really fun together.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I don't know.
Well, what do we got going on next week with them?
Wrapping up this season, I tell you what. And I guess we'll hear soon who's coming back potentially.
Not Jax Taylor. Hey-o. Sorry, that's the only thing I thought of is the things that we've learned about people.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should be getting that trailer soon if the reunion starts next week.
The Valley reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw a TikTok of Nia getting ready for one of her confessionals today. Oh, so good. She is so pretty.
She's so pretty.
One of her just in no makeup, hanging out with her kid.
No makeup. Oh. She's like, you sent me that.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
So pretty.
So pretty.
I'm Team Nia.
What other team could you be?
Janet. I mean, she's the best. Sorry. We
said no one ever.
We're getting into the wrong show.
Sorry.
No, next week in Atlanta, it's going to be the exciting conclusion. They're going to bring the men out.
Ralph and Drew are going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Dennis is going to make some claims that Porsha told him to make.
Yeah. All right. We don't know. You don't have to watch it.
Shamea's husband didn't even bother to show up. He's like, nah.
I sent flowers.
I'm too rich for this.
Yeah.
And Charles is going to drop bombs. Truth bombs.
Well, hopefully they land.
Yeah.
I always feel like sometimes when they show the men talking in the trailers for the previews, it's just like it never ends up coming out the way.
The best part is in the trailer than we actually see.
Thank you for explaining that for me.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well, this seems like it's going to be a short one.
This episode?
Yeah.
I think we got everything across that we needed to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we don't need to stretch it out any longer. Well, I mean, I do love to beat a horse.
I mean, they definitely had to do it without Brit, to make this 3 parts. It was like, let's see Ralph get a haircut.
Yeah, and then so much behind the scenes at the break. I was like, if there was actually stuff going on there, this would be like half as.
I watched Shamea eat that whole Caesar salad.
All right.
That's how much time they had to kill.
Well, unless I have to go get a Caesar salad, you're going to watch me eat. We better finish this episode. So we'll do this next time.
Until next time.